boom, hey. Alright, so this is kind of different. I'm actually like starting off this new app that I'm using where we can actually record.
Nigga started this shit like an ad, boy.
We were recording and I'm seeing me, and then you see an individual. So, you know, we don't have to be in the same shot at one picture and then just be like two. So let me know how y'all think about it. But I'm Poppy, Mike Fitz. You know what I'm saying?
You already know what it is,
entrepreneur.
Man. I am Poppy in the fucking building. Get it.
Entrepreneur, right? Check this out. This guy right here, 2020, been on his grind. His grind, like from the big, like from 2019, you was going all in, but 2020, you've been like seeing results and like you pushing through and things just been kind of, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean, becoming one of the main goals for 2020 was to be more active on social media as well, because you know the platform you're trying to get into, it involves a lot of social media stuff like that. So me and him, we have a lot of correlation. We know each other for years, and you know we figured it's nice to make these kind of videos. A lot of people give good feedback from the last one, so he got another topic. Let him know what it is.
All right, so today the topic is going to be. Before I even get to the topic, I'm gonna get to the whole plight of this shit right now. Like, so I don't care how dudes feel, but right now this video, I really wanted to make it for women, right?
Yeah, it's Love Month.
You know what I'm saying? It's February, Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Y'all can say whatever y'all want to do. Valentine's Day is for women. Like, come on, son. Like,
yeah, nobody.
It's
ain't
y'all
no
month.
dude getting love around here.
It's y'all month. So, but the whole part of the video is I want to get in to basically women's feelings, your emotions. And I wanted to make that statement that you're not crazy.
Mm-hmm. She's not crazy.
You're not crazy. Women are not crazy, right?
Okay.
And I'm guilty of saying, yo, that bitch crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, she crazy, you wildin', you know what I'm saying? And the reason I'm saying you're not crazy is men have a way of being insensitive to women's feelings or emotions and things like that, right? And in the beginning, we're cool with it, right? We got all the patience in the world. We'll deal with it. It's whatever. Oh, you know, it's all right, baby. We do all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As time go on, you know, the more, I guess, the realer side of man starts to show. We're not as emotional as women. Mm-hmm. And just because we're not as emotional as women doesn't mean we cannot be emotional supportive. It just takes understanding and patience. Just understanding she may be a bit more emotional than you, but that's okay. Yeah. That's how she operates. Don't make her feel wrong or feel bad for feeling how she feels, right? She feels bad, you make her feel bad or feel wrong about how she's feeling, she'll close off from you. And then you already know that relationship about to get crazy. But I wanted to say, women, ladies, you're not crazy. You're not crazy because the person you with begins to ignore your feelings. He doesn't have the patience for your feelings anymore. He doesn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I don't really want to hear this today. Oh, you stay complaining. And then you start to feel like, am I being over emotional? Am I being overbearing? Is there something wrong with me? Like, am I tripping? And it's like, nah, you're 9 times out of 10, you're not tripping. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm almost certain that whoever it is you're with or your spouse, he may be moving shady, right? There may be a lot of dismissiveness going on in terms of the way you feel about things. He may be ignoring you. He may hit the whole switch up. His month 6th, 7th, switched it up. He different now. Like, he moving different now. Yeah. I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm handling my business.
I gotta bust these moves.
Yeah, I gotta make these moves. You stressing me out.
Yeah.
I'm guilty of it.
Everybody.
Right? Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna sit here. I'm not gonna say like I'm this perfect, but I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of not wanting to deal with that. Like, I don't feel like hearing this. I'm guilty of like, damn, like she always out feelings.
Sometimes as a man, you can feel emotionally drained.
Right, and you can feel emotionally drained, right? And we're not. And the reason why that's happening is because we're not trying to understand what you're feeling. We don't even want to understand your emotions right now. We don't have the patience for it. And that's fucked up, unfortunately. To be in a relationship, in a union with somebody who doesn't have patience or understanding or any care for what you're feeling, right? Right. And as a man, if I start to ignore what you're feeling, I'm starting to dismiss what you're feeling, you're going to start to resent me. You're going to start to feel unsafe, unsecure. Definitely and insecure. Security is a big thing for women, for you. And once you start to feel insecure, that's when you start tripping. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Cursing a nigga out. Your behavior change. You know, you look at him different. You start distancing yourself from him. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll start, you crazy. Every time you start your outcry, you crazy. You start blacking, you crazy. You know what I'm saying?
You know, and to add on to that, you know, like, men fail to realize that, like, you gotta look at it from the standpoint as if you was in her shoes. Because in a lot of times, if a woman is not giving that type of same affection or attention to you, and you know, she's distancing herself, and then when you're trying to be emotionally available to her, and she just like, I don't got time for it. You know, your human brain comes up with all these assumptions and these crazy thoughts, as in, oh, maybe she's dealing with someone else, or maybe she's talking to someone, or maybe I'm losing her. So, you know, you kind of panic and come into a frenzy, and which, as a guy, it looks unattractive, right? Because now you're acting irrational, and you're like, oh, da 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 da. So you gotta look at it in the same way as that's how she's gonna feel when you can't dedicate and give your time to her, and you're not, you know, devoting and being emotionally available to her. So now she's feeling like that, but we're seeing it as, yo, she's bugging out, she's tripping. Like, yo, like, I'll call you back later, I'm with the boys, like, you know what I'm saying? Or, nah, I can't Netflix and chill and I gotta bust these moves. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, like, to you, because you're being so insensitive and you're not paying attention to your woman, that, yeah, you're looking at her as, yeah, she's being crazy, but you should really value her and pay attention to her feelings and her emotions, and she won't sound as crazy because you'll understand her. You'll understand where she's coming from. I mean, she's feeling all these emotions for a reason. Emotions just don't come out of nowhere. It's circumstantial. It's cause and effect thing. So definitely understand what you're saying. That's like a good point.
Yeah. So that was just something. That was something real. I just wanted to get off my chest. As I've gotten older, I begin to empathize for women more. Start to understand that, damn, like, I'm not emotional, so I can't expect you to not be emotional. It's like, that's crazy for me to think you need to handle situations how I handle situations. Yeah. And just understanding you're a woman and that's how you deal with your feeling. I gotta be there to support you and understand that. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't do that, what's the point of me? You might as well throw the whole nigga away. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't really make sense. But
there you go. And that's why a lot of relationships don't work out. You know what I'm saying? But actually, speaking on that, we're gonna do a part 2 of why relationships don't work out, and how a lot of people quickly accuse the other person for why it didn't work when not looking at the issues within themselves, and they constantly go down this constant reputation of just not working toxic relationships and blaming others for why it didn't work.
Right. Fame is taking accountability. This is, like I referred to, this is probably the more human side of man, right? Because usually we don't express ourselves, we never talk about these type of things, but you know, right after this video we put out, it's taking accountability for my shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's not even, we're not even going to try to talk about what this person didn't do, what she didn't do, whatever. It's purely being responsible for where I'm at, the things I've done, and showing how I'm going to grow from all the bullshit.
Definitely.
You know
and you know, whenever you step into like a new relationship, you know, and you know, of course your ex is your ex, next time try to think about just all the positive things about them instead of, oh, well, what happened in your relationship and why it didn't work, instead of always playing the victim and saying that, oh, well, it didn't work out because she this or she that. Why don't you look at the reasons why you were the reason why it didn't work out, and what could you have done differently, and the things that made you attracted to her, and what made you like and appreciate her for you to even be in a relationship with her in the first place. So yeah, that's definitely the next video. But stay tuned. These will be dropping hopefully Valentine's Day, and yeah, love rules all.
You already know.